Happy Friday. I know. I am late. I know. So hold on a second. I think the lighting is a little off. Happy Friday, you guys. As you are coming onto the live stream, smash the thumbs up. Also, too, is comment in. Let me know where you're coming in at. And are you excited? Are you ready? Are you ready to rock and roll? Are you ready to rock and roll? I know, I'm late, and I apologize. But let me see here, so I can jump on. So comment in as you're coming on to the live streams. Like I said, if you like these Friday live cold call role play, smash the thumbs up. Let me know throughout this video if you like me to continue. And obviously, if you find value out of this, smash the thumbs up and let me know if you find any value. If you like throughout the video, right? I know some people just smash the thumbs down without even watching, but if throughout this video, if you cannot find any value, smash the thumbs down, comment below, and let me know why. All right, so let's rock and roll, you guys. Happy Friday, Wholesale to Million family. Let me know where you're coming in at, man. And come on, you guys. Give this live stream a share. Let's get more people on, man. The more, the merrier. The funner. How's the lighting? Is the lighting okay? I feel like the lighting is a little bit off. But if I go back like this, then I'm fine. But if I go forward, then it's kind of weird. But who cares? Let's rock and roll. Now, before we get into it, I love this video. It's great. Leah Vest. Thanks, Leah. Thanks for being a part of the family. Thank you so much for joining me live. And for those of you, comment below right now and let me know, like, is this something that you're waiting for every single Friday? Because we have a lot of fun doing it. I have a lot of fun doing it. And once again, the live cold call role play, for those of you who are new to the channel, what it is all about is that you punch in your phone number. I'm going to call you, all right? And your job is to determine if I'm motivated or I'm not motivated, set the appointment, whatever that is you do on a phone call, all right, when you talk to the seller. And then after the phone call's done, I'm going to give you my honest feedback. Not to hurt you, not to tell you go buy the King Kong seller script, but to give you real, honest, truth feedback, and hopefully that'll guide you in the right directions, all right? And then together as a family, we're going to rate you, and you are also going to rate yourself from a scale of 0 to 10. 0 being no bueno. 10 is excelente. All right? So, do we have any Khang suited up? Dude, yeah, man, I'm suited up today. What do you guys think? So, let me give some shout out to all of you. Hola, ¿cómo estás, amigos, amigas? Are you ready to rock and roll now? All right? And for all my Asian, Xin Giao. All right? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te llamas? Comento, ¿cómo te llamas? So let me see here. Also, too, so you guys, ladies and gentlemen, start pouring in your phone number. Drop your phone number so we can get rock and roll now. Now, also too, is that before we get rock and roll, I want to ask you guys: does any one of you are aware or know about the 5K masterclass that I'm running? The 5K masterclass, man, it's not for everybody, and obviously I don't want it to be for everybody. It's going to be for the first 20. We have a few spots open for the first 20, right? That wants to really take advantage of this. And so I want to know, do you know about the 5K? The 5K Masterclass, the WTM 5K Masterclass? You gonna be at the 100K event? I think so. I chat with Tony, aka the closer, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be there. I actually don't know yet because we're thinking about going to the Philippines in October. I'm going to Hawaii in June. So next month, we're like 4 weeks away. Gonna go to Hawaii to a friend's birthday. From that, I fly back and then fly again to go to California for the CG for the Collective Genius. And then from that, we'll fly back. And then from there, I'll fly over to Maryland in August to go to meet my mentor to speak at his local RIA. I don't speak like I have people that ask me to speak at their RIA. I don't. I do for my mentor. Because it ain't free, man. Dude, nothing is free. Okay, let's rock and roll, you guys. Drop in these phone number. Anybody knows about, so let me tell you about the 5K masterclass that I'm running. This, like I said, this is not for everybody, but maybe it is something that you're looking for, because I really do believe that everything happens for a reason. When John became my first student, for those of you who don't know, John just closed his first wholesale deal. Actually, I think it's 2 days ago. He got another one that he's about to close. That's going to be 10K. His first one is really small, $2,750. He got another one that's going to go close about $10,000, and another one for $5,000. And then I think he got like 2 or 3 more probably up on a contract. I mean, the guy's really hustling, man. He still got a full-time job. His goal is to quit his full-time job and go out this full-time. But he's a hustler, man. And he said when I picked him and when I picked him and when we were on the phone call, he said, Khang, I mean, this is crazy, man. And when we share the stories, man, I believe everything happened for a reason. I truly do, man. Whether it's good or bad is dependent on how you look at it. But everything happened for a reason, and we cannot connect the dots by looking forward. We can only connect the dots looking backward. So the $5,000 mastermind, the masterclass I'm hosting, let me share a little quickly with you guys, and then we're gonna jump right into this, okay? And then after that, then we'll start the 1 hour clock. So the 5K masterclass is for those of you who are, what we're going to do is that we are going to meet the first of every month. So it's going to start June 1st. We're going to meet the first of every single month. And what we do is we're going to come on to a Zoom call, and all of us figure out where you're at in your life, in your business, where you need to get to, figure out the next step that you need to take. And I'm going to share with you everything. Man, the connections. I'm going to share with you some of the connections where some of these guys are buying massive properties. I'm going to share with you their connections. Like pretty much in that masterclass, it's almost like a mastermind where I give you all the information. And we meet once every month for 12-month sessions. So it's going to start June 1st. It's going to end on June 1st, 2020. And then we're also going to have I'm going to create a Facebook page for that private group. And we're going to go in there, man. We're going to help each other out. We're going to try to scale you to the next level, man. Take you from where you are to like a whole nother level. Like to the next level. Whether you're right now making $5,000, $10,000, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're like, hey, I want to go in this because I need to figure out the next step to take to close that first deal, and then to rank up and to rank up to rank up. All right? So if that's something you're interested in, email me at wholesale2million@gmail.com. So let me put the email in here. wholesale2million@gmail.com. And like I said it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Oh shoot, that's the website. Hold on a second. I know it's not for everybody, but it's wholesale2million. But it might be for you exactly what you're seeking for. What you seek, you will find. Some of you will find value, like some of you will see the value in it, and some of you don't. To me, it's not about getting everybody. I just want a handful of people that is seeking for this and say, Khang, I see the value in this. Dude, when you get in, like you show you, like there are things that John and I do, like I don't want to share with you because some of you get onto the one-on-one and think like, hey, Khang's going to do all the work. No, dude, there's stuff that I share and do with John, like beyond what was promised. So anyways, let's go, man. Lewis said, I got trapped in analysis paralysis and I bought your script a month ago and nada, I am unsecure. Well, Lewis, man, that'll be for a Q&A, man. But what are you, dude? What are you so like analysis paralysis. Like, what is it that is stopping you to get to the next step, bro? Comment. What is it that holding you back right now to get to the next step? Like, to pull the trigger to move to the next step, bro. Let me help you unlock that right now. Comment below as we're going to start rocking and rolling on this. So for those of you who's interested in the 5K masterclass, comment below. So I'm going to take I have people email me and comment, hey, Khang, are you going to take on more? No. The answer is right now, like, I'm just going to test this, right? For the first 20 people, anything over that, we're just going to deny it. All right? It's just for the first 20 of you. And let me share with you, Khang, I'm all about under promise and over deliver. I'm like I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to tell you. But I'm telling you that when you get in there, like I'll show you what King Khang is all about. And it's not just about me, but about the 20 of us going to be on there. Like, let's just say that you'd be like, hey, Khang, I am in this market right now, but I've been doing this for a while. Maybe this market's not working. Well, guess what I'm going to share with you? Why don't I share with you a connection in a market that already have a cash buyer that buy hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of property a year? So instead of going find the cash buyer, why don't you just go in that market? That's what I did with John. So anyways, you guys, dude, like that's just some of the things that I want to share, man. But like I said, it's like when I go and mastermind all these people, I'm gonna bring so the 20 of us is gonna come together once a month, and I'm sure, dude, we can take your game wherever you're at right now. If you're making more than I am, then don't. That's not for you, right? If you're pumping out more than $250 a month, it's not for you. But if you want to scale up and get there, I'm there, so I can show you how to do it. Show you how to do it, build the business, build the program, connecting with people, sharing the connection, all that. So let me see here. Lewis said somebody in Dallas, Texas already wholesaling. Dude, I don't know what you mean, man. So anyways, this is not for a Q&A, but I definitely want to help you unlock it, man, because you make the investment. I want to help you unlock. So just email you to get in the 20. Matthew, yeah, man, email me at wholesale to million with your full name, because I'm gonna have somebody. I'm gonna have one of my assistants send you over an agreement for the 12-month agreement, right? And then also too, it's going to send you over a link to make the payment. It's first come, first serve for the first 20, man. We already got some people in there already. And let me share with you, like these 20 people, let me tell you something. If you're like, hey, Khang, if you look at a piece of property, dude, we're going to go on there and help you analyze, dude. We meet every single month to figure you out, to grow you. Not to go in there and BS, bro. Like to really go in there and really like just take massive action, man. So let's go. What's your IG? IG is go to Khang, Khang, dot like a period, WTM. Let's rock and roll, man. So phone number, you guys, punch in your phone number right now. Let's rock and roll on this. Set timer for 1 hour. Oh my God, that's what I thought. Set timer for 1 hour.
Setting the timer.
And some of you, like I said, some of you see the value, some of you don't. I pay $20,000 for a mastermind, and we only meet like 4 times a year. But the connections, one ideas. Do you know that one ideas can change your whole entire game? Like a lot of times, like you think you know, but you have no idea, man. Like you just have no idea. One idea is just one idea. And those of you question about the King Khang seller script, well, it's Khang, I only got one. Dude, that one thing that I share with you that you don't know, and you're able to talk to seller to get him to come down $1,000, $2,000, $4,000. What is that worth to you? And you pay a one-time fee of $500. Like if I never share that with you, how would you know? You just don't know, man. And you just don't know what you don't know. So I'm sorry, man. Today's not a Q&A day. Dang Chan, the investment is $5,000, bro. It's the masterclass is $5,000 for the masterclass. You gotta email me. Email me at wholesale to million with your full name. And then we'll go from there, man. Okay, so we got a phone number. So to do this live cold call, 1, we have never done this before. 2, that you don't have the King Kong seller script package. And the thing is, you guys, the connection that John and I make, man, like we are now, dude, we are now, we build such a strong relationship that obviously it's just going to be like me and my mentor. I'm going to take him to mastermind. I'm going to take him to all these people that I get exposed to forever, man. I'm not going to charge him for that, dude. It's just about the, dude, it's just the connection you make, dude. I don't know what else to say, man. So let's rock and roll here. We got somebody. I know I'm going to get some hate. I know I'm going to get some thumbs down for the people who say, Khang, shit, man. You spent the first 16 minutes talking about shit. Dude, but it might be something that someone else is seeking for, man. So I'm sorry that it's not the free content you're looking for, man. And the thing is that when you look at the price, you don't want to look at the price. You know what you want to look at? Results. That's what you want.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect
Results. Kong. King Kong. Donkey Kong. Bong Bong. We're rock and rolling.
Hello?
Yes, hi. I was calling because I got one of your letter stating you're interested in buying my property. What's this all about?
Yes. So you got one of our letters. Thanks for calling. May I ask, what's your name, sir?
Well, I'm not going to share with you my name. I just need to know from you is that why are you sending me this postcard?
Well, sir, we buy a lot of properties in the area, and we're looking to buy 3 to 5 more in the next 30 to 60 days. And I was just calling to see if you had a property that you wanted to sell.
Well, I mean, if the price is right, yeah.
All right, if the price is right. And what would that price be? What would that right price be for you?
Well, I mean, whatever. Well, you make me an offer, and if I think the price is fair, then I'll sell. If not, then I'm not going to sell it. I just want a fair price. You know, I just want a fair price.
Right, okay. Well, could you tell me a little bit about the property, Khang?
About the property, well, I mean, like, so you send me a postcard saying you want to buy my property, but you know nothing about my property?
Well, Khang, our company, we buy a lot of properties, so every quarter our partners tell us which area and what criteria they're looking for, and our marketing team pulls that and sends it to me, and I basically give you a call and see if you're looking to sell. So, could I get that address just so I can make sure this is the right home we sent the letter to?
Whoa. Hold on a second. Just dropped the iPad. Oh gosh. Hold on a second. The address is 123 Main Street. Are you guys still there? Oh god.
123 Main Street?
Yes.
Okay.
How embarrassing.
Could you tell me a little bit about that property?
Yes, the property is a 3 bedrooms. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath.
3 bed, 2 bath?
Yes.
Gotcha. What type of condition is it in, would you say, Khang?
It's in a decent condition.
Decent, alright. Decent. Did you know how much you were looking to get for this property?
Well, I was thinking that maybe you guys are the professional, so maybe you can make me an offer on it.
Sure, Khang. Well, what are the properties going for
Probably like in the 250.
250. Okay, okay. So what, what would you say your house would be worth in the condition that it is now? If, 250 is like a brand new house. What would you say yours is?
Oh no. That's 250 as is.
Oh, as is. Oh, okay. 250 as is. So in brand new shape, it's probably going for what? 275, 300?
No, more like in the probably like 350.
350. Okay. All right. Well, I think I have all the information I need. I'm going to get this back to my research and funding department to see if we can get you approved for a number on this property. But before I leave, you sure you don't have a number in mind that you want to walk away with on this property?
Well, I mean, obviously, I want to get the most I can, but I understand you guys are investors, that you guys got to make a profit as well.
Right.
So why don't you just make me an offer on it, and I'll let you know.
All right. Well, I'm going to get this back to our research team, and I want to set up a follow-up appointment with you tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Is that fine?
Yep, that's fine.
All right, great. Talk to you then. And is this the best number to reach you at, Mr. Khang?
Yes, it is.
All right. And if you could, let me get your email, just in case they would like to send that offer to your email and we don't get in touch with you.
Email. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna give you my email right now.
Okay, that's understandable, Khang. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow at 12. It was great speaking with you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Shit. Oh, I love it, man. You guys don't know how. Oh man, that feels great. Somebody said that's embarrassing. Yes, I'm recording with my iPad, and yes, it fell. It fell down to the ground. Dude, I record everything on my phone, on my iPad, man. So, that's embarrassing. You see that I was blushing? So, okay. Start coming in. Comments start coming in from a scale of 0 to 10. How do you think he did? I didn't even know his name. Right? I didn't even know his name. When you guys are picking up that phone, you guys keep on saying hello. Come on, man. Pick up the phone and say, hello, my name is Khang, how can I help you? Or, hi, this is Khang, I'm with Home Buyer Express or Express Home Buyer. How can I help you? Say your company name. If not, at least just say your name. And say hello. Hello, my name's Khang, how can I help you? At least now I know I'm calling into like a company. Like, hello, how can I help you, right? Because when you call a friend or family or somebody, like personal, like they don't say hello, how can I help you, right? So you guys need to, like, your intro, man. Your intro needs to be strong. Talking about like toward the end there. Didn't get the mortgage. You didn't get the mortgage amount. Didn't talk about repair costs. You're missing out on the repair costs. Missing out on the commitment. So I want to know from you, man. Michael, right? I guess it's Michael. I was nervous when I heard Khang on the Google voice. Dude, I'm not gonna eat you, man. I got nervous. Michael. Well, Michael, man, you're the first one, bro. So thank you so much for jumping on, man. Toward the end, dude, you need to get a commitment. Dude, the seller said the value probably is as is 250. Don't assume. You got to you assume. Like, don't assume, man. Ask the questions. Okay, well, your property's worth 250. Well, in perfect condition, it must be 275 or 300, right? No, don't assume. You ask the question, man. Ask them. Let them give you the number. You don't want to be the one that giving all the number, man. Don't assume, man. Ask for the mortgage. You missed that. You missed on the rehab costs. Now you don't even know what the property needs. So how can you calculate to make an offer? An intelligent offer. All right? And then you missed the commitment. Dude, the seller, I said it worth $250 as is. But I said after repair, it's worth $350. Now, comment below and let me know, you guys. I understand seller lied. But, dude, majority of the seller do know roughly what their property's worth. When I hear that, dude, I would set the appointment for the same day. Man. As is $250. After it's perfect condition, it's $350. Dude, that's a gap of $100,000. So you know that in the seller's mind, they're at the $250 price, bro. Because they said as is $250. So most sellers that are somewhat reasonable, they know. And I did tell you, I understand you guys are investors, you guys gotta make money. I just want a fair price. Some seller will say that because they don't want to be taken advantage of. But if you can get that number from them and you see the gap, you guys, like you think like these are fake, even though these are fake phone call, but you think like these kind of situation doesn't happen on real phone call? It does. Let me tell you, it does. We have people that calls in, the property's worth $500,000. I'm gonna sell for $150. That's the deal that we made I can't remember, but over $100,000 on that one deal. You know why? Because her dad is going to a nursing home. His wife just passed away. He just don't want to deal with this. Like he just don't have the energy that like he just don't. And she doesn't want to deal with it because she's not in town. And she tells us what the property's worth. But she said, we just want it quick. Like we want to get this done. So you guys think like scenario like this or things like this that doesn't happen. Oh, it's only happened on this fake phone call. No, it does happen. You need to listen. Dude, the $250, dude, I would have set that appointment like an hour or 2 hours away, man. And you forgot to get the commitment. Khang, when I call back, are you ready to go? It's not saying, Khang, I'm going to call you. I'm going to follow up. What do you mean follow up, man? Like these are the kind of things that you are potentially, if you don't know how to maneuver, you don't have to talk to the seller, you don't know how to control the phone call, you don't know how to negotiate, you're going to lose out on all these deals. Like I was on a live stream with Sean Terry on Instagram, and this is what he said. You got the people that are just wanting to sell. You get the one that is super motivated, right? So you get the retail seller that wants retail. You get the one that is super extremely motivated. And then you get the one that is reasonable. So for those of you who don't know how to talk and control the phone and negotiate, you're losing out on all the reasonable one. Because you don't know how to pitch, you don't know how to construct your offer, you don't know how to explain to them why they need to lower the price. Like Michael, you asked me what I want for the property, but you have no negotiating, man. You have no negotiating question. Khang, if our company buy your property as is, we pay for all the closing costs and all the fees and all that, yada, 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 what would you consider selling it for? Like, what would you want? What are you hoping to sell for? You didn't even pitch anything like that. All you got was like, hey, Khang, so what do you want to get for the property? Because you don't know what you don't know. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You don't know what you just don't know, man. So that's why when I expose the King Kong seller script to you, you'll be like, shit. Dude, 1 tips, man. 1 tips that you get from it, bro. That's all you need, man. Like when my wife and I go through this mastermind, we don't go in there to like, oh man, we want to acquire a ton of knowledge so it's worth the value. Dude, knowledge without execution is nothing. It's nothing. We focus on when we go there, one thing to change our business. One thing, because you can only execute on so many things. Focus is the key. We go in there to find one connections and just one, like right now our business, where we're at, how can we push through? We just want to find that 1 tips and then implement it. That's all. 1. We're just looking for the 1 thing, man. So anyways, man, so hopefully Michael, that will help you out, man. So next, Now we need ladies. Ladies, drop in your phone number. Let's rock and roll. Ladies, where you're at. Ladies. And let me share with you guys one more thing. Those of you who you go out to meet the seller, you never lock a property up on a contract over the phone before. And I'm exposing you, sharing with you in the King Kong seller script how to do that. If I never came out with the products, how would you ever know how to do that? Maybe it's going to take you another year or 2 years to find out this information. But I saved you a year or 2 years. And you're complaining about, well, Khang, you charge $4.95. Shit, man. Dude, it's not about the amount of money, it's the value. If I share something with you, be like, shit, Khang, dude, I can find this information, man. Like, it's the information is there already. I already know all of this. Now, there you go. That's not worth it. But, dude, there's only one King Kong, and there's only one King Kong seller script, man. Alright, you guys, throughout this video, please, not just watch, but throughout this video, if I add any value to you, smash the thumbs up, because that thumbs up will let me know I'm on the right track. Khang, you're adding value, man. Thumbs down if you find no value. Just thumbs down, man, if you find no value. You're like, give it to me. Either way, give it to me, man. I want to know. Okay, let's go. One more, I'm sorry, not one more, but phone number. Ladies, punch in your phone number. Let's rock and roll. And for those of you who don't understand how important it is talking to seller negotiates, you don't understand the important, man. Every single people, like every investor, I don't care, they fix and flip, they wholesale, whatever it is. How do they get deal on the contract? You tell me. How? By talking to people, man. And if you don't have the skills, if you don't know what to say, how can you compete with somebody that knows more than you? That knows how to do it? Like those of you, you're just basically luck. Dude, this business, bro, is if you want consistently generating deals, you cannot operate on luck. So you're just waiting for that extremely motivated seller that doesn't care what you say. That doesn't care what you say. As long as the price, they heard the price, they're ready to go with you. Dude, like you cannot operate with luck and make a consistent income. It gotta be skills. You gotta build up your skill set, man. I'm telling you, the number one skill set you need to take some time to focus and master is talking to seller. Dominating that phone call. Okay, let's rock and roll. Name, phone number. Let's rock and roll. Come on, phone number. What, ladies? All the ladies in the house, drop in your phone number. Skills is what pays the bills, man. Skills. You need skills, man. Skills is what pays the bills. Dude, once you get so good at what you do, bro, people will pay you for what you do. For what you have to offer, man. And I realize now, man, when people say money comes once you're successful. Well, I'll be like, shit, man. To me, honestly, when I heard that, I didn't know what that means. I didn't know what it means. What do you mean? Like, you got to make money, and then that's success, dude. It's success really comes, like the money really comes, really, really pour in. I'm not talking about making like few thousand or 5 or 10. Dude, really pour in when you're successful. People decided to pay for you. People want to work with you. It's crazy. But obviously, the process that you got to go through to pay the price. But that's why life becomes easier once you start leveling up, man. Like when we go eat now, people offer to pay. I say, dude, when my wife and I were living in a little shed behind a mobile home park, we couldn't even pay for where were all these people at? Right? Where were all these people at? And now you can afford, they all show up and want to pay for your meal. Like, come on, man. Shit. You know what I like to do, man? Dude, I think this is something cool. Maybe for the 20 people. Oh, dude, this would be something cool, man. When you go to a restaurant, you put your credit card in, and then you shake it, and then you pick one out. That person gets to pay for the whole entire meal. Yeah, man. Dude, that's when you know all your rich friends. You'll be like, none of them care. But that's something fun, you know. I always wanted to do something like that. Maybe when I go to the Collective Genius, I will ask them. Let's do that. Phone number. Ladies, punch in your phone number so I can call you, please. I promise. I'm not going to call you, like, off of the show. I'll get in trouble. The boss is going to kill me. Ah, man. You guys share the live streams. Like, if this is something that you've been waiting, seeking for, wanting, like, continue doing this, because I really enjoy this. And when I give, and when we laugh at you, please don't take it personal. This is just to have fun. We understand this is all about practice, role playing. So please don't take anything personal from me, please. I love you guys. I love you guys, each and every single one of you.
Thank you for calling Real Investors. This is Latoya.
Yeah, hi Latoya. I was actually driving by and actually saw one of you guys bandit signs saying you guys buy houses for cash.
Yes, we do. May I ask who I'm speaking with?
Yeah, this is Khang.
Hi, Khang. How are you today?
Oh, very good.
That's good to hear. Okay, so you have a property or a house that you wish to sell?
Yeah, I actually do.
Okay, great. So what's the address of the property?
It's going to be 123 Main Street.
Okay, 123 Main Street. Perfect. And Khang, when are you looking to sell this property?
I'm sorry, did you say when or what?
Why? Why would you consider selling the property?
Oh, why? Well, you know, the property, it's actually my mom's property. But I do have the power of attorney to actually make the decision for her to sell it. And she's no longer living there, and the property been vacant for about a year now. So, you know, we decided, you know, it's time to let it go.
Okay, that makes sense. And so has the property been updated in the time that it's been vacant?
No, it has not.
No? Okay. So as far as like the bathrooms and kitchen, would you say they're original or have they been updated in the last 5 to 10 years?
It's all original.
All original? Okay, okay. And properties in that area, are you familiar with how much they've been selling for?
I do have an idea.
Okay. And what would that amount be?
It seems like things are going for, you know, probably in the 250 or so.
250? Okay. And is there a mortgage on this property?
No, it's free and clear.
Free and clear? Okay. And how much were you looking to get for the property?
You know, I'm not too sure.
Okay, okay. Well, what were you looking to do once you sell the property? Did you have any plans to travel or anything of that nature?
Oh, no, not at all. My mom's going to the nursing home, and the nursing home costs about like what, $4,000 to $5,000 a month. So, you know, she just want to use that to make sure that, you know, she just want to make sure, you know, she have enough money to take care of her.
Right, right. Well, that definitely makes sense to me. I'm sorry to hear that she had to go to the nursing home. Okay, well, great. Let's see. So I want to see, let me just look at a couple of things here. I'm just trying to pull the property up in that area. Okay, Khang. So I know that your mother's in the nursing home. How soon are you looking to close on the property?
Probably as soon as possible.
As soon as possible? Okay, great. All right. So I know you have to pay for your mother to be in the nursing home. And I know you gave me an estimate of what properties are selling for in that area. So what price are you looking to get?
I mean, probably something close to that.
Okay, okay. And for the properties in that area that sold for that price, are you aware if they were up to date? Were they updated? The kitchen, the bathroom, the roof?
No. No, that's probably no. That's probably in like an as-is condition.
Okay, okay. So you've seen that those properties sold in as-is condition, and they were able to get that amount?
Yeah. I mean, like they're not like brand new or have all the updating. Because if it was nice, it probably goes for around 350.
350, all fixed up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And how much would you say we would need to put into repairs for your mom's property?
Gosh. I couldn't tell you because I'm not a contractor, but I know it does need work.
Okay. Okay, Khang. Well, I understand you're not a contractor, but if you just had to put a number on that, would you say about 10, 20, 30,000?
I can't see it being more than 20,000.
Okay. And would you say that 20,000 is if I were to do the work, or if I were to hire a general contractor and maybe 3 to 4 workers?
Gosh. I'm thinking that's if you were to hire it out. If I was to do the work, I mean, then it's probably going to be like maybe 10,000.
Oh, okay. So you're familiar with doing work on property? You're familiar with how much that goes for with the supplies and just labor in general?
Yeah, I mean, I have an idea.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. So you said you would like to close as soon as possible. All right. Well, I think I have as much information as I need. What I'm going to do is send this information over to our team coordinator. We're going to go ahead and pull that property address and just get a better idea of what properties are selling for in that area. And I know you said about 20,000, but we do hire contractors, and at least 3 to 4 workers are on our crew. So it'll probably be closer to about 40 to 50,000, to be honest with you, just to get it up to HGTV standards for properties these days. And, in 2019, everyone wants the up-to-date kitchen and bathroom. Okay, so what's the best number to reach you back at, Khang?
Yeah, it'll be this one. 123 123 1234.
Okay, perfect. And I know you said you had the power of attorney over your mother's home. Is there anyone else on that power of attorney, like your wife or?
No, just me. I'm the boss.
Okay, so you're the decision maker. That's perfect. All right, so could I give you a call back in maybe an hour? Will you be available?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, perfect. And when I call you back in an hour, if we have a price that's fair for both you and I, will you be ready to sign the agreement?
Oh, yeah.
You
Yes.
will? Okay, that's perfect. Well, we definitely want to go ahead and get that house sold. We do pay cash, and that cash will be in your pocket, so you'll be able to pay for your mother's expenses in the living facility. We want to make sure we're able to do that for you. So, Khang, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. I'll call you in an hour with an offer, okay?
Okay, and I'm sorry, what's your name?
My name's LaToya.
LaToya. Thanks, LaToya.
Anytime. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, man. The girls, the ladies, they're showing us up, man. Boys. Come on, man. The ladies is showing us up. Come on, guys. Represent, man. LaToya. Comment below, how do you guys think LaToya did from a scale of 0 to 10? Drop in those comments. Freddie said 10. Drop in their comment right now. Let me know. 10, 9, 10, 9. Latoya comment, like, yeah, that was a good call. Latoya comment. I'm gonna give Latoya a couple feedback, but I want to know from her, where do you think you're at, Latoya? Latoya. Okay, Latoya said an 8. Latoya, I gotta get like to me, Latoya, that is probably around the 7.5 to an 8. 7.5 to an 8. And so that call there was very good. You know, it's the tone of voice. You say calm, collective. The one thing is that you didn't have the negotiating to ask for the price. I understand you asked me, you know, there's no mortgage on the property. That's free and clear. You asked me about the closing, you know, how soon. So that was good. You asked for repairs. Now, when you get into repair, Latoya, I want you to ask more specific about not how much it costs, but go ahead and the one thing, okay, first of all, Latoya, when you call on that phone call, just stay focused. Don't worry about saying, okay, let me pull your property up really quick. All right? Just go ahead and stay focused on just gather information. Don't have to worry about punching in their phone or their property on the Google and try to pull it up. Don't do that. Just focus on it and then gather all the information that you're going to need from them. All right? Repair. When it comes to repair, Latoya, I would ask the seller, okay, I understand that you haven't been there, you know, what about the roof? What about the windows? What about the kitchen? What about the bathrooms? They said it's going to need some work. So does it need a total rehab? Like, does it need a total fix-up? Like, everything needs to be updated? Like, give it a facelift? So now you know that properties need a completely rehab job. Windows, electrical, plumbing, kitchen, bathroom, flooring. All right? I like how you ask the questions. Obviously, I tell you, hey, I don't know anything about the repairs. You ask the questions, hey, I understand you're not a contractor, Khang, but would you say 5 to 10,000? You start throwing out the numbers. I like that. The one thing that I would suggest that you don't do is battle with the seller about the repair costs right off the bat. Well, I know you mentioned 20,000, Khang, but, you know, to be honest, you know, we work with the team. We're gonna need. It's gonna look more like a 45,000. To me, don't battle with the seller on the first call on the repair. Do it on the second call when you try to negotiate. All right, on the second call. So now you can come back because you can tell the seller, you know, we send your information over to our team. You know, we have our contractor kind of look at it, and he said 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,200 square feet. If it needs completely updated, you know, we're thinking more like it's going to be a $40,000 rehab, not a 20. All right. So hopefully that also helps you, Latoya. And then also too is Latoya, when you come down, when the seller said there's no mortgage on the property, you should have listened to the phone call that I post, just a short clip on Instagram. Those of you who got the King Kong seller script packets, Keith, watch out for the email. Keith is going to send you 2 new call that I just did with the seller where I post a short clip on Instagram where you now, Latoya, now, Latoya, what you do is they say there's no mortgage on the property. You don't ask for the asking price anymore. Just go straight to it and say, Khang, if we take care of all everything, costs and fees and what are you hoping to walk away with? And I share with you in the short clip on the Instagram, the seller was telling me they wanted 210. I didn't even make them an offer. I just asked them what their walk away money is. After everything's said and done, they went down to 154. And you get to listen to on that phone call if you have my King Kong seller script package. Keith is going to send it to you. Like, it's extremely important. When you go and negotiate with the seller to get them to come down on price, extremely important. Talk about the walk away money, not the asking price. And majority of the time, try it and let me know how it goes for you. But majority of the time, you'll find that the seller asking price and what they want to walk away, and if there's a mortgage, is completely a different price, completely different. Because you got to understand, in the seller's mind, they don't buy, fix, and flip property. They don't know what all the closing costs included. All they know is they just know that it's cost a boatload of money when it comes to selling the property. All this cost, all this fee. That's why when we tell them, when we eliminate that, the seller will be like, oh, okay, well, they're paying all these fees, all this cost. That's why they're willing to drop the price. Okay? 1. And then number two is when you talk about the walkaway, now the seller will be like, you ask about the walkaway money. They'll be like, well, all my mom needs this amount of money, this. And then they already know now, they talk about the walkaway, what they're going to be in their pocket. Wow, $50,000. Man, if my mom walk away with $50,000 or $60,000 or $100,000, wow, I think it could get everything taken care of. Right? Because now they don't think about this big number and all these possibilities. They're just now looking at exactly what they need to do with that money. So ask them about the walkaway, not the asking price. Negotiate on the walkaway. And I promise you, majority of the time, you'll find that the seller will come down on price because they know now exactly what they walk away with. They start planning on the money, what they're going to do with it, how they're going to use it, etc. And it give you a better chance to get them at a lower price. So anyways, hope that helps. Let's go. Next. Like I said, throughout this video, if you find value, smash the thumbs up. If you didn't find any value, smash that thumbs down. Comment below and let me know why. All right, guys. We got LaToya just show us up on that phone call. So she put the stand. She put the bar. So where are you going to come in at? Where are you going to come in at? LaToya, let's rock and roll. We're over 100. All right, we're over 100. You know what that means. We're over 100. We're at 111. So on a count of 3, as the Wholesale to Million family, we're going to say the King Kong phrase. Loud and clear. Make sure that even God can hear you. All right? Woo! On a count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on, man. Shit. Let's rock and roll, man. I love you guys. You guys, I honestly couldn't be doing what I'm doing today if it weren't you guys to share, to get people into the family. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want you guys to always understand when I laugh and when I make comments, please don't take it personal. I'm really a goofy guy. Like when you meet me outside, I am 10 times more funnier. Dude, with those of you who met me at the We Life 19, shit, man. I was telling all kind of jokes on the breakout time. Dude, everybody was cracking up, man. I'm 10 times more funnier. The wife said no, but I believe I'm 10 times more, man. So let's go here. So to do the live cold call, 1, we have never done this before, and then 2 is that you don't have the King Kong seller script. And for those of you who are having trouble talking, negotiating with the seller, you want to know how to lock these property up under contract over the phone, check out my King Kong seller script package. The link is in the description. It will take your game to a whole nother planet. I'm talking about planet of Pluto. That's how far we're going to go, man. All right, so I think I got one. Whoever this is, dude, if you embarrass us men's, dude, I'm cutting you out, bro. So let me see here. Oh gosh, okay, so let me see. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. My VA just sent over a text message because right now we're trying to get another closing done. Hey, Ray. Oh God. Hi, I'm ready to sign, but 2 quick questions about the closing. This is the write-off. If this is as is, right? So if I unable to remove everything, that's okay. And actually move out on the date can be difficult. Then closing date should be signed by noon. Angeline, happy Friday. Let the seller know that yes, it is completely okay. She can leave everything at the property that she don't want. Take everything that she wants with her. Anything she don't want, she can actually just leave it there. We'll deal with it. And just let her know that hopefully that she'll be able to get everything that she needed out and be out, of the property by the time of closing. If not, if she needs, if she needs some time afterward, we can accommodate with her on that. Boom. Okay, let's rock and roll. That is I think that's a 10K or 20K deal. I'm not exactly sure. because we got a couple closing. So hold on a second. Next, I think I got somebody already. Oh, sorry about that, you guys. Dude, that's a fax machine. Come on, man. You guys, even when you punch in your phone number, you get nervous or what, man? So I'm calling somebody else. I'm just gonna pick some random number. I'm not gonna tell you who I'm gonna call. I'm just gonna call you. You better be ready, man. And this is gonna be the guys. You better represent. You better represent, man. Shit.
This is Jim.
Yeah, hey Jim, I got one of your guys' postcard saying that you're interested in buying my property here.
Awesome. Well, thanks for giving the call. How are you today?
I'm good, but I was just curious, like, how do you know that I'm, or I guess, how do you know that I want to sell the property?
Oh, okay, awesome. Yes, I'm an investor in the city. I buy different properties. I get a list of potential home buyers in certain neighborhoods that I'm interested in buying in, and guess one must have just fell your way, sir.
Okay. So, are you going to make me an offer on it? Because it said that you have a cash offer.
Yes, we do. We do pay cash for properties. We definitely like to get a little bit of information and, talk person, stuff like that, and then definitely would come up with a deal for you. What kind of property do you have potentially for purchase today or for sale?
The property, it's the same property that you have here on the postcard.
Okay. So we send them to quite a few different addresses, so I'm not exactly sure what your address is. If you have a quick second to give it to me, please.
Yeah, it's 123 Main Street.
Okay. 123 Main Street. Okay. And what is your name?
Khang.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you, Khang. All right. And if you just have a couple of minutes, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Awesome. Well, first and foremost, what makes you want to sell your property today?
Well, I mean, the wife and I were thinking about it and got one of your postcard yesterday in the mail, so decided to give you a call.
Awesome. Okay. About the property, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms?
It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Okay. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay, and then do you currently own the property, or is it paid and clear?
It's free and clear.
Okay. Okay, and then do you currently live there, or do you have anyone occupying the premises?
No, it's vacant.
Okay. How long has it been vacant for?
For about 6 months now.
Oh, okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah, time to do something with that thing. Okay. How much were you looking to sell the property for? Do you have a number?
Probably right around 150.
Okay. Okay, and all right. So these next couple of questions are going to be more so about the property. Does it need any work? Are there any repairs that's needed on the property?
Yeah, the property's going to need some work.
Uh-oh. Okay. All right.
But there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the property. I mean, everything still works. It could probably use some cosmetic.
Okay. How is the roofing of the property?
Roof is fine. So
Okay.
it's about 10 years old.
Okay. Okay, the roof is good. Okay, and then inside of the house, how are your? I guess we'll start with your bathrooms. How are your bathrooms? what kind of material do you have in there, and then what kind of work do you think would need to be done in there?
Like, well, I'm not sure what you mean by material, but it's just a regular bathroom, tub, shower,
Okay.
vanity. I mean, it has a linoleum flooring.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good to know. All right. Has the bathroom been updated?
Well, I mean, it really depends. I mean, like I said, the bathroom is functional, and I like it the way just the way it is. But if you want to update it, you can.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for that. And then, as far as your kitchen goes, are there any specific repairs that you can think of that may need to be done in your kitchen?
Yeah, like I said, man. I mean, the house is gonna need some work, and it's gonna need some, it's gonna need some updated, but everything is functional. I mean,
Okay.
are you gonna make me an offer on the property, or are we gonna, or are you gonna keep on asking me questions?
Oh, yes, no problem. Yes, we'll be making you an offer on it. Let's see. When would you like to, if we did come to an offer or to a price that made sense for both of us, how soon would you like to close?
As soon as possible.
Okay, no problem. And this number that I have on my caller ID, is this a good callback number for you?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Okay. All right, and we do, just a little bit about us, we do purchase your property as is. If there's anything that you do want, you're more than welcome to take it with. If there's anything that you don't want, you're more than welcome to leave it, and we take care of that. We do, like I said, pay cash for houses. Do you know how much houses in the area have been selling for?
Probably right around the 250, I would think, or more.
Okay, 250. No problem. And do you know if that has been an as-is condition, or if it has been like updated and sold at that price?
Gosh, man. I mean, I would think that's probably in a perfect condition.
Okay, good to know. All right, so just to make sure that I have the information correct, I have a property. It's 123 Main Street. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. You owe it out. You have it free and clear. It's been vacant for 6 months. There are some repairs that's going to be needed, and you're looking to get $150K for the property. Is that correct?
$150,000 for the property?
Yes. Or that's how much you feel like it's worth as is currently?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is actually all the information that I need. If you can give me 1 hour to run some numbers and prepare a possible offer for you, I can give you a call back. If it is a number that works for both of us, would you like to go forward?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. I have your contact number, and if you can give me 1 hour, I'll be giving you a call back with an offer. My name is James. Thanks for giving me a call.
Thanks, James. Bye.
Thank you.
All right. Scale of 1, 0. I'm sorry. Let's start with a 0. Come on now, Khang. 0 to 10. How do you guys think James did? How do you guys think James did? Got a 7, a 5, hot, on fire, a 10. Someone being very nice to James. It's either that or he's not as good as James. 610, he was so nervous. Yeah, man, I mean, it's really nerve-wracking going on a live call. I understand. I completely understand. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. We got a 3, 6. That's no good, man. 3, 6, man. That's the devil's number. That the no good. That the no good. That the no boy no. We got a 4. So let me see here. Needs more connection with the seller. Needs more need to master the script, not read off of it. King Kong looking presidente. Presidente. Roman gave that a 10. 10. James, comment below, man. Let me know. Let me know, how do you think you did from a scale of 0 to 10? And I also want to know, James, how long have you been doing this? And if you haven't, if you closed any deal yet? How long have you been doing this? And have you closed any deal yet? Didn't try to negotiate the 150 asking. Yes, I agree. Because when you don't know how to negotiate, you just don't know how to negotiate. All right. So James, there's a couple things, man. There's a couple things that I want to talk about, man. Is that be more confident when you say, hey Khang, when I call back in an hour and make you an offer, and we can both agree on a price that works for you and for us, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell your property? Don't say, do you think you're coming off weak now? You're coming off weak because you're afraid to lose the deal. Or say something that maybe upset the seller, or you afraid that you will cause some kind of attention or whatever it is. No, just be firm on that. All right, be nice, but be firm. I would say, James, great. I got all the information that I needed from you for now. I would be like this, man. I got to use the phone. James, thank you so much. I got all the information that I needed from you for now, James. So what I'm going to do is I'll send this over to my team, have them do the research on the property, and I can call you back in about an hour to make you an offer on it. Would that work for you? Oh, that would? Great. So James, just to make sure we're on the same page, when I call you back to make you an offer on your property, and if we can agree on the price that work for you and for us, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell your property? You guys, it's not do you see my tone of voice? It's up, it's down, it's like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's up and down, it's like this, right? So what I'm trying to say is there are times where you got to slow down your question. There are times where you speed up. When you speed up, it's because you don't want the seller to catch what you're saying. You give them the answer, but you speed up because they don't need to know that section. They just need to know what you want them to look. You just need them to hear what you want them to hear. So James, when I call you back later, and if we can agree on the price that work for you and for us, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell us your property? I hope that helps, man. But James, I want to know, man, from a scale of 0 to 10, where do you think you're at, man? Let me see what else I got to... Look, phone is ringing again. That's what I have it ring at. The motivated seller. The money. All right, you guys, throughout this video, we got 125. Holy smokes, dude, that deserve a dance, man. Shit. That deserve a dance, man. 125. Woo! Whoop! Whoop! 125. Wait. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Thanks, you guys. Share the live streams, you guys. Also, too, throughout this video, if you find any value, smash the thumbs up. And if you don't, give me a thumbs down. And if you find me funny, give me a smash like. If you find me funny, I want you to hit that thumbs up like you never hit it before. I want you to smash it. So let me see here. The intro, like your pitch, James, your pitch should be straight to the point, short and sweet, man. And another thing I recommend, James, don't say that you're you're the investor. Just say, hi, this is James. I work with a group of investors. If you want to say hi, this is James. Like, you say the company name, that's great. But when I tell you about the whole thing, you say, yeah, I buy cashes. So now you're representing yourself. And let me share with you why I suggest that you represent a company or a group of investors. Because when you send multiple people out, to the property, it's easy for you to say, oh, that's actually one of my team members. That's actually one of our partners. That's actually my lender. That's actually one of my, my partners or our contract. Like, you can say multiple things and be able to get away with it. I have done on property 10 showing. If I just say myself, oh, all these, you can say, oh, that's the 10 contractor, but I'm just saying, and then when you assign it, it's easier. Oh, we're gonna assign it to one of our partner. My manager. You know, because when you assign it, if you sign it to over to a personal name, it's gonna be like, how do you explain that? Oh, I signed it to over to my partner. You know what I mean? If you say you are the only one, it's really hard. Like, I'm just saying that when you're the only one, now you're negotiating directly with them. And I'm thinking that it's hard, like if you coming to me like you're gonna buy my property and you're gonna buy it at a discount, it's hard to think that you're on my side. But when you're just representing that you are a part of a group of investment company or investor company and you're trying to help to see if you can make this work for both, then when we negotiate, I feel like somewhat that you're on my side. And it's all about how you talk and how you control that phone call. So that's also something that I would recommend, James. But like I said, these are all personal opinion, recommendation, tips. You don't need to take it. If you like, hey, dude, Khang, I'm cool. Don't use it. Right? But what I'm saying is that if your way is not working, why don't you try my way? You never locked the property up on a contract before, why don't you try my way? I'll show you how it's all done, how you can actually do it virtually. And once you know how to do it virtually, let me tell you the beauty about knowing how to lock property up on a contract virtually. You don't need an office space. You can be anywhere. You don't need to go on appointment. You don't need to hire another person to be your acquisition manager, to go out there to train them up. Dude, like you can eliminate like that portion of the employee. Don't worry about they're going to go around your back stealing the deal from you, all kinds of stuff, man. I can help you eliminate all of that just by able to close it over the phone, dude. And you can train anybody up to do it. And that's how you scale up your business, by the way. It's being able to transfer your knowledge onto somebody else and make it so simple enough that anybody can do it. And also too is a lot of you guys are lacking on negotiating. Now listen, on the first call, you don't make the offer, but you got to at least negotiate to kind of see, not really negotiate, but asking the right questions so you can see if the seller is willing to drop price. And listen, the wife asked me the other day, and she said, Khang, how can you determine if its lead is hot, warm, or cold so quickly? I said, Lon, two things. One, you got to know your market. Number two is this is what I look at. It's when I get a lead that sends over to me, I don't look at the motivation. I really don't. Seller lies, but number don't. Listen, seller lies, but number don't. So when they send the lead to me, I don't look at the motivation. I just look at bedroom, bathroom, square footage. Is there any garage? Is there a mortgage? What the seller think the property's worth, what they're asking, and what they're hoping to walk away with. All I need is those numbers. And I can determine right away if this is a hot lead or not a hot lead. Because my wife asked me that, and that's what I told her. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. You have to sell them by the Khang script. So let me see how much time we have, but come on. Poppy, oh, yeah, we're running out of time, you guys. That's it. Got about 20-something seconds left. So anyways, let me share with you guys. To me anyway, I believe that talking to seller is the number one skill set that you need to learn. You need to take some time, learn, and master. All right, it's super important for those of you who's ready to pull the trigger to make the investment onto yourself so you can take your life, your business to a whole nother level, crush it on the phone, dominate it, start locking property up on a contract instead of wasting all these leads. Check out my King Kong seller script package. The link is in the description. Let me tell you something. I'm going to share with you something that you probably don't even know that you can actually say that, negotiate like that, and lock it up on a contract or the phone. You can get seller to drop price like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot, like hot potato. All right? Like the seller's going to drop it like it's hot potato. Also, too, is you get multiple. I think there got to be at least like 15 or 16 live seller call that I talk to the seller. You get to listen in, sink in the experience. Because a lot of times, like you get the layout of the script, but you be like, oh wow, when the seller say that, you get to listen to my tone of voice. You get to listen to the actual seller, how they talk and how I maneuver through this. and how I negotiate. Dude, when it comes to negotiating, your tone of voice is very important. You know what I mean? Like, when they give you a price, so let me see. So, John, you're saying you want 100,000 for the property? Is that correct? Like, you actually get to see me, how I talk, how my tone of voice is when I negotiate. And you can adapt that. It's very, very important, you guys. Like, those are the things that you have to learn through experience. But I'm going to save you the experience, man. You get to learn through my experience on listening on these calls. To me, man, those live calls, it's the value of it already, man. Those live calls, man. Some guy said, stop wasting your time with this idiot. With this idiot. Dude, when I first got into real estate, my wife came across this book and said, how come that idiot is rich and I'm not? And I'll be like, shit, I want to be that idiot. You know what? I am that idiot. So maybe this might be for me. Oh, man. I like, yep. I like, man, I am that idiot. I want to be that idiot. How come that idiot, that high school dropout, that people call a loser and a failure, made it? I want to be that guy. Dude, in life, man, really, man, money talks, man. I don't know about America. But in my country, man, money talks, bullshit walks. Literally. Money talks, bullshit walks. When you have the money, people will likely listen to you. When you don't have the money, I don't care if you spit poems. People don't even want to listen. Because you are where you are because of who you are, man. Hey, idiot, is that a real banana tree? No, it's not, bro. It's a fake one, dude. It's a fake one. Go back to your country, then. Oh, no, dude. I love America, bro. America is a land of opportunities, bro. I love America, man. America is where you want to be. America is a land of opportunities. That's why when I see people in America that complain about life and how they can't make it in life, I'll be like, shit, man. You go back to my country, you dead. Like, you literally gonna die. Dude, you can't make it in America? You live paycheck to paycheck? You go to my country, you die. People will eat you up, spit you out alive. America is a land of opportunities where everybody is equal. Whether you're uneducated, you're educated, you have money, you have zero money to start, you can start from the bottom and really get your way up. My country, dude, you will be eaten alive, man. Like, you wouldn't even last a week. So anyways, you guys, also too, is we're gonna wrap this up. And those of you who don't know about my 5K masterclass, I'm just gonna wrap this up with that. If you're not interested, you can just get off the live right now. My 5K masterclass, it's not for everybody, but it might be something that you are exactly what you're looking for. The 5,000 masterclass is where we meet every single month for the next 12 months. It will start June 1st. We only have a couple spots where I have people coming in already. And I really, when I first decided to do it, I really didn't want to do this until I see John get the success that he got. I didn't want to do it until John closed his first wholesale deal, because to me, then now I am truly a mentor, right? Because it's like when you go out there and you call yourself an investor or wholesaler, but you haven't done your first deal yet. You just felt like, man, yeah, I can really now call myself a wholesaler once I close that deal. So that's exactly how I felt. And so John closed his first deal already. He's working on his second and his third. He got 2 or 3 more property locked up on a contract. So the 5,000 masterclass is the one we meet one time a month, and all we do is we spending time figuring out where you're at, what is blocking and what is stopping you to get to the next level. And all we're going to do is share with you tips, tricks, advice, connection, whatever that is. Like, there's no holding back. There is no holding back. Sharing everything with you so you can get to the next level. So you can move to the next step. And I'm only open it to 20 people. After we get to 20 people, anything more, we're just gonna deny it, right? To open it to 20 people, I wanna see how the group is gonna go. And let me tell you something. Small but it's going to be powerful. When you're small, when it's a small group and you can come in and you can connect and you can build relationship with those 20 people, I'm telling you, it's worth more than to join like the wholesale to like wholesaling houses full time where they have like, I don't know, man, 100,000 people on there right now. When it's small, we can really build a tight family. And on there, there's no pulling back, sharing with you connections because the amount of money that you have invested. I'll share, like maybe the market you're working in is not working for you. What if I was to share with you one connection on another market that you can go into where these guys are power freaking player that buys hundreds and hundreds of property a year, and I'll share that connection with you. What is that worth to you, man? Because that's what we did for John, man. Because John tried out a couple different market. So typically we test a market out for 3 months, and if we get no deals, we move on to the next market. So right now I got John into a market where, man, this guy buys hundreds and hundreds of property. If they don't buy it, they got connection to people that will buy it. These are guys that are in the mastermind, in the collective genius, where they pay $20,000 to go to meet 4 times a year. So the value is really up to you, man. And a lot of time when you say money, to me, man, it's all about value, results versus money. Results is what you're looking for. It's like the money, yes, I understand. When you start out, you don't have to cap. I understand. Here's John. Okay, John just text me. Okay, I'm going to read it now. Here, so those of you who don't know, I'm not being fake. Here's John texting me. So let me read this real quick, man. He just texted me. Happy Friday, broski. So the tenants are agreeing to take $1,000 and leave. Who will pay that money? You see, a lot of times, this is where a mentor, dude, this is live. This is where a mentor comes in. Because when I needed the mentor, like, it's not for everybody. I'm not telling everybody to go out there, John the Baptist. Like, when you, like, the mentorship is not for everybody. I'm going to share with you what John texted, and I'm going to answer his question right now. Mentorship is not for everybody. The one-on-one, because it's expensive. $35,000 to go one-on-one with me. There are people out there, listen, before you say, Khang, shit, man. You're expensive. I ain't cheap, man. To me, that's my value for my time if I'm going to go at it. All right? There are people out there that charge way less, man. Way less. But I'm saying, if you want me, that's the price. And yeah, man, this is why mentor. When I get my mentor, that's why I needed the mentor. I just want to be able to, like, hey, you know what? I'm stuck, man. I call him, boom, answer, move on, answer, move on, answer. That's what I've been doing. So hold on, let me read this. Not lying, not baloney. Happy Friday, broski. So the tenants are agreeing to take $1,000 and leave. Because right now he's having an issue on this where the renter would not vacate. The seller has to go through evictions. They got to delay the closing. I told John, we don't need to delay the closing, bro. We don't need to delay the closing. Who will pay that money? Us, the seller, or the buyer? And how would that go in the contract, if at all? How would you answer that question, man? So this is John's question. Happy Friday, broski. So the tenant are agreeing to take $1,000 and leave. Who will pay that money? Us, the seller, or the buyer? And how would that go in the contract, if at all? What up, broski? Happy Friday, my man. Dude, you are a hustler, bro. Honestly, bro. So John, what I would do, man. I mean, what I would do, dude. I mean, like, dude, I come to this situation all the time. So what I would do is that I think on this one, what our assignment fee or spread is like 10,000, right? If our spread is 10,000, bro, let's go ahead and just take care of it, man. Let's just, you just don't need to go back to the seller over $1,000. Oh, dang it, somebody calls in, so I gotta say that all over again. What up? Happy Friday, Borowski. You're a hustler, man. So John, here's what I would do, man. So I think on this one, tell me if I'm wrong. I think our spread on this one, your assignment fee is 10,000. If that is the case, bro, just go ahead and just tell the seller, because we already agreed to the seller on a price. I really hate to go back and renegotiate with them and tell them to pay the renter $1,000. Like, who cares? Let's just move on. The buyer, we are told them a price already, so the buyer's not going to pay for it, right? This is something that we have to deal with. So just tell the renter, the renter that we are going to agree to pay for that amount. So when the time that they move out, we are going to write them a check. So we are going to take care of it. We just need to tell the renter, yep, okay, we will accept that, right? We will accept that, and if anything, just drop an addendum, and just say, you can put your name or you can use our company name. Just go ahead and put our company name. We're gonna pay whatever the renter name is, $1,000 after the vacate of the property. They sign it, we sign it. And then afterward, we just and this is going to be all outside of closing, man. So all this is going to be an agreement between us and the renter. And then once we got that sign, and all we need to do is we just let the buyer know that, hey, we offer the renter $1,000, and they're going to vacate within X amount of days. So we're going to take care of that part. That's not something you have to worry about. That's what I would tell, man, and that's what I would say to deal with this situation so we can get this moving forward and get it closed, bro. That's what I mean. Unless you guys have a better way to deal with it, that's what I normally do. That's how I deal with it. Over $1,000, over a few $100. Like some people go back and talk to the seller, talk to the buyer. Who cares, man? There's plenty of more deals out there, right? Plenty more deals. It's about the relationship. You already tell the seller X amount of dollars, right? Like John said, the seller's motivated. We don't need to go back and nickel and dime on $1,000, man. And throughout the process, man, John used our company names. He used our company name because because when you don't know, you still know. You worry about putting. I said it's okay, man. Use our company name. Oh my God, I got another one. Oh my God, hold on a second. Hey Khang, Trudy said that they're willing to extend the closing date for one time. Party your daughter and lawyer. Trudy cannot go into the attorney office because seeing 6. Angeline, sounds good. So what I like you to do is drop an addendum for the closing to be end of May. All right. So end of May or sooner. Thanks. And then just set up the DocuSign and send it over to the seller for us or to the attorney, whatever. Anyways, you guys, so that's all I gotta share with you guys. And we all know, man, it's the first deal that's the hardest, and it's gonna take the longest for some of us, or majority of us, all right? And once you know the process, and John said, hey, Khang, and I was on the call with John the other day, and John said, Khang, I told him about his closing, he should go celebrate and all that. He said, Khang, I really don't even care about the money right now. All I want to really focus on is the process. Dude, that's exactly what I said when I was with my mentor. I said, dude, all I need to know is the process from you. Once I know the process, I know that I can make this money over and over and over again, bro. Like, it's not like I'm gonna, like, you know what I mean? John is like, what, 20? John is only like 20 something, man. And he can go and make this money for the next whenever, right? So when I was with my mentor, that's what I told him. I was like, dude, like, I don't care about the money. Like, yes, like, obviously, if the feeling you close the deal, the money's good. But what I want more is the process. Because I know that once I know the process, like, say you have to do this, I don't need you anymore. I mean, the relationship is going to be there, but I'm just saying, like, you don't need to depend on people anymore. That's the beauty. That's the beauty once you get to the financial freedom. You don't need to work with whoever you don't want. You don't need to talk or meet. Like, I used to go and meet with realtor and have breakfast, lunch. I don't go anymore. Like, they asked me to go. Like, I don't go anymore. I don't need to go. Like, I go if I want to go, but I don't need to go. But when I first started, yes, you go to build relationship. When you don't have to, you just when you don't want to, you feel like you have to. And that's why when you get to that financial freedom, that's why, man, like, you don't need to do the things you don't want to do anymore. But you must go through the things that you don't want to do to get to the things that you want to do. Lewis, that's what I need to know, the process. That is why I'm on the analysis paralysis. Okay, so I'm gonna help Lewis out really quick. I know this is not a Q&A. Lewis, analysis paralysis, bro. Let me tell you one thing. So you bought the King Kong seller script, all right? Is that correct? You have all the contract that you need. Now listen to me, man. The contract that I have in there, bro, will protect you 100,000%. Which means all the way up to the day of closing, bro. Listen to me, Lewis. I'm going to unblock something, bro, so you stop analysis paralysis and freaking get your life on and get your game on, and let's go make that money. All right? Dude, that contract, bro, will give you all the way until the day of closing, which means on the date of closing, you can tell the seller, hey, you know, we find something out about the property, I can't move forward to it. I can't move forward to buying the property. Cancel. You get your earnest money back. The seller gets their property back. Now they can sell it to whoever else they want. You get your earnest money back. You walk away. It's like scratch free, man. Like nothing ever happened to you. Nothing ever happened to you. Now you can move on to the next piece of property. I'm not saying you go out there and you lock every single property up in a contract, but I'm just telling you, like, what is holding you? Said analysis paralysis, but what is the one thing that's stopping you back to take the next step, man? To take the next step, man. Now what you need to do is focus on farm market and get these phones to ring. Call these people, cold call. Muchas gracias, hermano. No problemo, amigo. Thanks for the momento. You are taking and pull out all your gauge ear. Dos levas, you and your wife. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Lewis, listen to me, bro. Lewis, listen to me, bro. I don't want you to hold your life back, bro. I don't want you to hold your life back. The analysis paralysis is going to freaking kill you, stopping you from making that freaking money, man. So shake it off. And let's get this straight, man. Go out there, start making the call, start putting property up in a contract. I want you to freaking put a piece of property up in a contract. You can go ahead and tell the seller too, man. Hey, you know what? Okay, we come to an agreement already. We're going to have a 30 days inspection on the property. All right? I want you to get over this fear. Once you get over this fear, you know that there is no fear, man. You know, because what stopped me? You gotta figure out what is it holding you back. Let me share with you what was holding me back when I first started. What held me back, bro, is I was so afraid to put a piece of property up on a contract because I was afraid that I have to be pressured or move forward to buy the property, or otherwise I get sued by the seller, or are they going to come and take everything I own because I already commit to buy the property. Listen, that's what holding me back, bro. That's the holding me back. And once I know that I lock the property up on a contract, and then I canceled it, and then nothing happens, the title company said, here you go, here's your earnest money back. I was like, okay. And I told the seller, right? We told the seller up front, hey, we're going to have our inspection period. Are we going to go out and inspect the property, right? To make sure that we still want to move forward to buy the property, that all the information is correct. The seller know that. You know that. Transparent. So, dude, lock it up and just let, like, if you're so afraid, just tell them, like, dude, listen, watch. If you're so afraid, just say, all right, Khang, so we agreed on the price of $100,000. I want to let you know that we're going to set the closing date for 30 days to close, all right? But we are going to send our contractor, our inspector out to go out there and inspect the property just to make sure everything we talk about is correct and make sure that all the repairs cost is there, right? But if it's more, I want to let you know that that we can cancel. Like, if that's, Lewis, if that's what you worry about, man, just go ahead and tell the seller that, dude. The seller will tell you this. Yes, we understand. Because if they were to put their property on the market, and if a buyer comes in and lock the property up on a contract, guess what? Lock the property up on a contract, same thing. The agent is going to tell them, okay, the buyer have 15 days to inspect the property. Within that 15 days, if they find anything they don't like, they'll back out. I want you to be comfortable knowing that you lock it up on a contract, you can't find a buyer, you'll be able to walk away scratch-free. Once that feeling, once you experience that, dude, you know that, you know, oh my God, so I'm okay. Like, dude, once I experienced that, I was like, okay, seller knew, seller walks away getting back. The one thing the seller worry about getting scammed on is someone comes in, lock the property up on a contract, and buys it, but they never get the money. Like, all of a sudden, they sign over the property, and they never got the money. Okay, hold on a second. John just texted me again, man. I gotta get off. Got it. So let me make sure I understand. So we got the property for 85. I have a buyer for 65. You guys, I'm not just baloney. So we try and close another deal here. Assignment fee 7K. So is it possible to tell, so it's only 7, so is it possible to tell the buyer that we're going to give it to them for 64 and they can use the 1K, the renter, and the renter has agreed to it, and we will make 6 obviously, which is totally fine, who cares, just want to get this done. John, yeah, man. I mean, we can do that as well, dude. So we can tell the buyer that this is what we can do. We can tell the buyer that we can put in the agreement that we are going to credit. All right, we're going to credit the buyer $1,000 at the time of closing. So, which means at this time right now they agreed to the 65. We can just put in, a paragraph, dude, in the assignment agreement that assignee shall credit, or I'm sorry, a signer shall credit assignee $1,000 at the time of closing. That's all. That's it, dude. Yeah. So if you can get the buyer to do that, dude, we can certainly do that. No big deal, man. Let's get it done, dude. And I agree with you, bro. Let's get it done. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. That's all we got. But that's exactly what I'm talking to you about. This 5,000 masterclass. That's exactly what we do each and every single month. We come in. You explain to us where you're at, what's your business, where you're at right now in your business, what do you need help on, what is stopping you, what is blocking you. Now listen to me. Everything that you've probably gone through, if you haven't got to the 250, I probably already gone through it. Everything that you have gone through to scale up your business, to get to the next level, unless you're making more than 250 a month, then I probably don't have the solution for you. But if anything else, I probably do. And if I don't, I think I can get the connections that can solve that issue for you. Whether to hire, where do I hire, Khang? What company? How do I train them up? I'll share with you all that. How do I systemize my business? Because right now, I only really put like maybe 2 to 3 hours of my time per day on the wholesaling business. Majority of time, I'm working on my personal branding, right? Being able to sit here to do video for you guys like this, post on Instagram, right? Post on Instagram. Working with John, right? Working with John. So that's why I have the time to do this, right? But I pay the price, man, dude. You've seen the price that I pay. You will question yourself if that's something that you want to pay. Most people say, "Give me the step to get to your success." I'll give you the sacrifices that you will have to make. And maybe you can ask yourself if it's something you want to do. Because trust me, man, there is never something for nothing in life. And listen, the bigger your goal, listen. Let me see what John said. Done. Boom. I mean, dude, John and I, man, we built such a good relationship, bro. I mean, like we're gonna go at this like forever, man. So, so like in life, man, there's never something for nothing. And listen, be careful what you wish for, because let me tell you, the bigger your goal is, the bigger the price tag, right? The bigger your goals, the bigger your price tag is, the more you will have to sacrifice to get there. Let me say that again. So before you wish something, the bigger your price tag, the bigger the price tag, right? The bigger your goal is, the more you will have to pay. The more you have to sacrifice. Because listen, those that want to make $5,000 a month versus the one that makes $100,000 a month. Who do you think that will have to put more time, more work, more energy, more sacrifices? The one that wants to make 100K to the one that wants to make $500,000 to $1 million a month or $1 million a year? Who do you think that will have to put more work into it? We all know. Who do you think will have to put more time, more energy, more effort, more work into it? Because right now, right now my wife and I, we're still working because we want to grow. But if the journey becomes much more fun than it was when we first started out, right? I mean, let's just say if our price tag would have stopped, dude, I would work like 2 to 3 hours a day. Like my price would have stopped, right? Because that's my price. I paid my price already, and now I landed there, so I could stop. But as you're trying to grow, you will still have to continue to put in the work. The W, the O, the O, the K. But let me tell you, it's much more fun, much more exciting because you don't have to worry about the bills. You don't have to worry about the bills anymore. Anything now is just making more. Like, how can you wake up and you be like, okay, man, how can I go out and make more money? How can I go out and make more money? Doing the things that I want to do, not I have to do. And that's what makes it fun, bro. That's when the journey becomes fun. When my wife and I first started, the journey was hell. It was not fun, dude. We sleep in the car to save $59.99 because we didn't want to rent a hotel. We slept in a car to catch our flight at like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. But now we're like, okay, man, then we get to travel and still be able to close deal and make money because we have already built up a team. And that's what in the 5,000 masterclass, I'm going to share all that with you, man. All that. Where do you hire? Well, Khang, you know, I got this person. How do I, so where do I hire them? How do I train them? Like what task do I set for them to do? What does your system look like? So what is in your podio? Like, how do you set them? I share all that with you. And all 20 of us is going to come together. Do you know how powerful it is, man? When 20 like-minded come together, I promise you, like, you don't know what you just don't know. And I believe that everything happens for a reason. I believe this is exactly perfect, the right moment that I come out with this. John said, Khang, do you know that when you come out of that video, dude, I was seeking and seeking and seeking. He was constantly thinking about it because he knew that he needed a mentor. He knew that he needed the one-on-one. And John took a leap of faith, took everything he got, gave it to me. Everything. Everything he got and gave it to me. And guess what? Now he's going to go duplicate that over and over and over and over and over and over again. Some of you said, well, John could have figured that out on himself. Got it? Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Like, that's why self-awareness is important. Maybe. Dude, I went 6 months straight, took massive action. I just knew that I needed a mentor. I spent boatload of money. Going to seminars, going to classes, all kinds of stuff. It's just self-awareness. It's not for everybody. I'm not telling everybody to join the class. I'm not telling everybody to get a mentor. There's people out there that just watch video and made it to the top. There's people that read books and made it to the top. But that could have took John maybe another year to figure it out. Maybe another 2 years. He just said, Khang, I'm sick and tired of where I'm at. And I don't want to see myself being in the same positions 6 months or a year from now. I want to start knowing exactly what I need to do and start making action. Start taking action and implement. And know that when I get in trouble or a situation like this, that I don't stress out and go try to find information. I just need to be able to pick up a call or text you and get that answer and get the answer like that. Because I've already gone through what John gone through, man. I've already gone through what John gone through, man. Anyways, you guys, but the thing is, like I said, dude, we look at things differently. It's all about perspective. Some see the value, some see it's BS. Some see it value, some see it's a bullshit. And a lot of times I get people coming like, oh, Khang's going to make a boatload of money. Dude, listen, you're just like the cash buyer. You worry about how much someone else is making, but instead you should worry about what you're gaining. You worry about what you're losing to somebody else, but you should stop. You need to worry about what you're gaining from it. That is the key, man. What you gonna gain from this? Khang's gonna make a buttload of money. Khang's gonna make a buttload of money. I'm losing. Dude. Then it's not for you, obviously, right? Then it's not for you. So that's why, you know why, like just like when we talk to a cash buyer, they're like, well, how much you got under contract for? Oh, you're making 10,000 on it? Oh, I don't know, man. I can't pay. You know what I mean? Like, you're making 20,000 on it? You're making 50,000 on it? Dude, instead they should worry about how much they're making. Well, dude, you're gonna make 100,000 on it. Dude, you're gonna be able to use that and go implement and make multiple 10 times for the rest of your life. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. The decision is up to you, man. I don't believe that life, like, listen, I don't believe that success happened overnight. But I do believe that one decision that you make can change the course of your life instantly, like overnight. Like, I don't believe success happened overnight, but I believe one decision that you make can change the course of your life instantly. Like, instantly. But you got to make a decision and that commitment. The day that my wife decided that she said, Khang, we're going to take everything that we've worked hard for and saved for and dump it into real estate. Which means we're going to go to seminar, buy courses, hire a mentor, whatever that we need to do. We're just going to freaking dump it all in. All in. That one decision that she made that day changed the course of our life. But obviously it took me like this October, it'll be I think 8 years or 7 years. Oh gosh, man. Like 8 years. I think 8 years. 8 years that I'll be in real estate. So I believe that success don't happen overnight. It really happens over time. So don't get people pitching you about the get rich quick. When my wife and I first started, man, we got hit with the shiny objects. But nothing, dude. Nothing comes easy. All right? Anyways, gonna wrap it up, you guys. Throughout this video, if you find any value, show me some love, smash the thumbs up. If everything I said or there's no value or BS, smash the thumbs down. If you have the balls to smash the thumbs down, then you have the balls to comment below and let me know why. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Now, if you are interested in the 5,000 masterclass, let me open up for a quick Q&A, just a short few minutes Q&A. If you're interested in the 5,000 masterclass, I'm only going to take on 20 people. After the 20, we're cutting it off. All right? So you got to email me at wholesale to millions, and I'll have somebody wholesale to millions with an S. I'm going to type it in here at gmail.com, and let's freaking rock and roll, man. Let's take your life, your business to a whole nother level, and let's not waste time. Time is money.